Okay, well, Mark, I'm sure that's a difficult result to digest, but what did you make of your team's performance tonight?
Well, I thought we deserved something in the second half, and we had some really good chances. It's either an unbelievable save or it's crossed the line. So it's hard to tell, isn't it? It's hard to tell. Everyone at the time, definitely instant reaction. I mean, everyone that was in the box at the time thought it as well. And the way the shape of the ball goes, it looks like it has, but you can't. It's hard, isn't it? Hit the crossbar, lots of chances. I think over the course of the night, too many technical errors that have let us down. Little moments where we've just chipped a ball into the goalie's hands or miss hit across, not created enough good turnovers. I thought in the first half we lacked. I thought we started well, actually. I thought we started the game well, but then they made the game how they wanted it to be, and we turned the ball over too cheaply, and it actually was 2 or 3 turnovers in the build-up to the first goal, which took a little nick that stopped Dimmy from making the save. So always tough to go 1-0 down against them. 6-minute board went up second half. I don't think 16 minutes would have been enough second half, but we pushed and pushed and pushed. And in the moments when you try to build momentum, we had some, but it was hard to sustain that for long periods when the game's as slow as it is in that moment or in those moments. They had a couple of moments second half as well that they might have done better with, where we get broken on a little bit because we're chasing. It was a bit chaotic, really, not as controlled as you'd like it to be, but on a really tricky surface and a really tough night to go behind against a team like that. There's not many you want to fall behind to in this league, but there's certainly one that you don't want to, because they managed the game really well. And it was a frustrating end because we felt we deserved a goal out of that. And overall, the emotion is we really wanted to go into Sunday in control of our own situation. And we're not, but we are in control of the response and the performance and getting our own result and then seeing what happens elsewhere.
Yeah, the first half, like you said, started pretty well. A few half chances in the first 20 minutes or so, but then their goals seemed to sort of knock the stuffing out of us a little bit. Yeah,
a little bit, because you know how important it is when you lose that. And we lost the rhythm a bit. Thought we counter-attacked great and had a few good moments in the first period of the game. Started real well. And then we lost a little bit of rhythm and control, and the game becomes a bit frantic and scruffy, and everyone's losing their feet and turning the ball over too quick. And we never got control of enough periods in the first half. So to go in behind, the game's difficult, but we just wanted to spark something and try and make a dent in them in the second half, play with a bit more physicality, be a bit more direct with how we go. We know it's going to be a bit chaotic when that happens, but we did it, and it gave us enough moments in the game where we might have taken something, and enough opportunities to make more of those some moments as well, with some poor technical errors. It wasn't a night to be bad with the ball. It's a tough game to be good in, with the conditions and the surface and the way they play. It's not easy, but we needed to be better than we were with the ball in a lot of moments there tonight. And at the same time, when you do create the few that you have, you've obviously got to take one, and we weren't able to.
Yeah, and then in the second half, there was probably that one period of the game in particular around the hour mark where it seemed like we were putting a lot of sustained pressure on that Burton goal, and you was just hoping for the 1,500 plus Hughes fans to sort of suck it in as those corners were coming in.
We say exactly that at half time. I think if we could have got some real momentum in the second half, our lot would go crazy, and they did, and they kept driving it, corner after corner, chance after chance, but nothing quite fell. Lots of blocks. We've hit the bar at one point, things we've not quite turned some attacks well, but loads of little moments that might have been but weren't in the end. What incredible backing tonight. Unbelievable number of people that have travelled to help us and really got behind us, and I know they'll all be there again Sunday, and we've got to have one last push at this and see if we can get firstly the result we need and hope that other things go our way. But certainly tonight wasn't for the want of trying, but we didn't have enough moments of quality that we turned our way, and the goalkeeper's made the best save I've seen this season to deny us at the end.
That was probably the best moment of quality, wasn't it? The ball in from Bennett, as you said earlier, a few of them went into his hands at that near post, but he knew he had to get a little bit more onto it, and it was a terrific header from Sam, and like you said, I thought it was in. Yeah,
I think everybody did, and everyone's half celebrating. I was halfway off down the touchline because it felt like it was just a moment that was there. Good header, good cross. And we didn't make enough of those certain moments today. They're 2 centre-halves, very dominant, very good aerially, first contacts, and won a lot. and they threw their bodies in and blocked things well. And obviously, we've had the same. If you can go ahead in a game, it gives you that encouragement to hold on to, and you can manage the clock yourselves and things like that. And that was the tipping point, really, that we couldn't quite turn anything in our favour. So, yeah, it's a really disappointing night because we wanted to back up Saturday's result with another one tonight and take something certainly from the game, but we wanted to win it. And take ourselves into a brilliant position on Sunday. We're not in that position now, but it ain't over.
Certainly not all's lost. I've got to go win a game on Sunday and see what happens.
Exactly, yeah. Be a brilliant atmosphere at the weekend, and obviously we need other things to go our way. But we've got to do our own thing first. We have to win, and if we can do that, then we hope that other things go for us. But fundamentally, first and foremost, we've got to turn up and get a result, and then see where it takes us.